Okay, so I'm sorry about that really annoying thing that is always there when I'm filming here. Is that better? That's better. Sort of. Right, I'm with my friend Kay.
Hey.
Hi. And yesterday we went to see the Hunger Games for Kay's birthday, because it's Kay's birthday tomorrow.
Yeah.
So I think you should all wish Kay happy birthday.
You should.
I'll leave her Twitter below. You can all go say happy birthday to her on Twitter. My camera's falling. Right, so basically we went to see it yesterday and it was absolutely amazing. Like Kay's seen it twice already, but yeah. So we are gonna do sorry,
spit it out.
hiccups. The Hunger Games tag that Joe Graceffa and Alex Carpenter made up. So okay, so and any that are about the books. I haven't read any of the books because Kay's got number 1. She's getting number 2 and number 3 tomorrow for her birthday. But she's got number 1. She's read it, but then she gave it to her mum to read, so I can't read it yet. So
give it to her. She went, I'm reading it.
So any that are about the books. I'm sorry, I've got a really hiccups. We're gonna tell about the movie. I really can't wait for Catching Fire tomorrow. I am not going to watch it if Zac Efron is Finnick.
Shut up.
Joe Graceffa has to be Finnick.
Just carry on.
Right, so question 1. What is your favourite
Say book.
Oh no! Just snapped my iPod case in the Hunger Games trilogy. Well, I haven't read any of them.
I only read one, but the one that I'm most looking forward to reading is Mockingjay. That's what I'm most looking forward to reading.
Okay.
Get on with it.
Question 2. How long would you last in the Hunger Games?
I would 3 days.
I think the careers would get me because I cannot climb. I'm forever hungry, so I would not be able to cope. So I think the careers would get me. That's just how I think I would die. I think the careers would get me.
I'd like just...
How do you think you would die?
Go for Katniss's idea. Go as far away as possible.
Yeah, but I'm not as smart like Kat.
But then I'd have been blown up in that fire.
Yeah, Kate had been blown up in the fire. Right, okay. Number 3. What is the strangest thing you thought was going to happen? Right. I sort of thought that, like, I'd already been told the storyline by Kay, so I sort of knew what happened. But I think the strangest thing that happened for me was I didn't know that, like, they was killing all these little children. Like, there were these, like, 18-year-old people killing these, like, 12-year-old kids, and it wasn't cool.
Thought was going to happen.
What was the strangest thing you thought was going to happen?
I thought, I don't know. I don't know.
Kate doesn't know the answer to that question.
I didn't think that the game maker had ended up dead.
No, I didn't know that. Kate didn't tell me that. I didn't get that, like, he had to, like, do...
He did eat the berries, didn't he? Yeah. It's not very clear whether he dies, but you just assume he does.
You see him with the berries, so you do reckon that he eats the berries and dies. Okay.
Next.
So, question 4. How were you introduced to the Hunger Games? Joe Graceffa. I'm sorry. I just have to say that really fast because he's, like, amazing. And I, like, always watch his videos. And he was talking, like, about it and loads. And then some other people, but how I, like, got introduced to it was by Kay.
My mate Chelsea Dancing said that she was going to see this movie called Hunger Games. And then next week she told me that it was really, really good. And I was like, oh, I want to go see it now. But no one will go with me, and then Gemma rang me up later that day. Do you want to go see it on Games? So I was like, yeah.
But Gemma didn't really enjoy it that well. But I loved it.
I thought it was good.
Okay, so question 5. Favourite moment that happens in the Hunger Games? Well, you can go first, because I'm not sure about mine.
I like the moment when they come out on the chariot.
Yeah, that's one of my favourite bits.
I think it's really sad when Rue dies.
We're going to add a question in here after this question. I'm going to add a question in.
Oh, the cave scene. I think the look on Gail's face when they just like kiss.
I think my favourite has to be where they come out on the chariot. Or I really, really, really like the bit where she's like throwing...
I like the interviews. I like Peter's interview.
I like where she's like shooting the arrows at the apples and then she makes it all blow up. That bit's really funny, and like Fog's face was like already run and got some. I really like that bit.
Oh. So many bits you forget about.
The question I'm going to add in is, what was your least favourite bit? I know what mine is.
Them bits where, you know, where that game maker were just talking a load of
Yeah.
rubbish to President Snape.
Yeah.
That bit.
I think my least favourite bit was like,
It didn't.
when,
I don't
because
know.
I know this sounds like bad, but like, I actually really quite like the bit where Rue died. I think that were like really good point in the movie. Not a good point in that way. Yeah, but it were a good bit of the movie. I think my least favourite was the ending. Like when they won, they was like, I expected them to make something of it, and really they sort of really didn't make anything of it. They sort of just like hugged and that were like it. But
Yeah, but that's what happens in book.
yeah, I know. But
I think they're just happy to be alive.
I know. But if I'd have been there, I'd have made something of it. So yeah. Okay, question 5, 6. Favourite villain?
Clove, because she's good with knives.
I like, is Clove that person who goes up and like stabbing Katniss?
Yeah.
I like Glimmer just because she's really, really pretty and I really like her dress that she wears for the interviews.
She's crap with a bow and arrow.
But I really like the way that she died. Like those Tracker Jacker things, they are like amazing. Like seriously. But I think
you should get killed by a Tracker Jacker then if you think that amazing.
Okay, question 7. Who is your favourite character?
My initial thought would be like Peter because he's played by Josh Hutchinson.
Cases of love.
Based on book, my favourite character.
Mine is either Katniss, like obviously Katniss, but my second favourite
I think
is Rue because she's just so like. But I think Rue because she's like so nice to Katniss. But I think Foxface is really like, what is she gonna like? What is she doing? What is she gonna do? She was really smart, and even though she didn't even really say anything,
she didn't talk
in the movie, she was such a strong character. But I think I'd have to say Katniss.
I don't know.
Primrose Everdean. I love that. I love that line.
Effie's just like
Mad.
man. Mitch is quite a good character. I don't know.
If you haven't seen The Hunger Games, you'd be like, what are you talking about?
Go on, carry on.
Okay, question 8. What district would you live in?
District 12.
I don't know what district I'd live in because I don't know. I wouldn't want to live in district, is it 12 that?
Where Katniss
Katniss
is.
yeah. I wouldn't want to live there because I
want
like
to live
all
in-
really poor. I'd love to live in the capital because then
I
I
don't live in
wouldn't.
the capital, you've got to choose a
I
district.
can't live in the capital, but I'd love to live in the capital. But I don't know what district. Like, I think
Somewhere
if the Hunger Games was like it was in the movie, I'd want to be in District 12 because obviously then I'd have lived. But if not, I think I'd have wanted to be like, I don't know, just I think I quite like Rue's district.
District 11.
Yeah, I don't know why. I think it's just because Rue were in it. I don't know.
But I wouldn't want to be from District 1.
I'd
or
want to be
2,
able to fight and learn to survive.
because I wouldn't want to be from 1 or 2 districts because then
Because they're killing everyone. It's not
no,
cool.
but that's all they know to do because they train from 12 to 18 and when they're 18 they volunteer. So I wouldn't want to be like that. I'd want to be like.
Right, we're gonna do question 9. What is the most emotional part of the movie?
I think it's really really sad when she volunteers.
I think when Rue dies.
That's really really sad.
Oh, Kate was like crying at the cinema.
I think no, but Gemma really she started fake crying and I was really emotional at that point.
Oh, I do think the bit where Kato's like got Peter
that is sad.
and he's hanging him and he's like, look, I've got no life left, because it's sad because he's only ever learnt to kill, so he don't really have any emotions towards other people in that way. So yeah.
I think there's something going on between him and Glenn.
Yeah.
There's something going on there.
Question 10. What item from home would you take into the arena with you? Me and Kate were having a debate before we did this, because I said my mobile phone, and she's like, but yeah, but I don't have my mobile phone. But I would take my mobile because I could ring my mum and be like, Mummy!
I'd probably take something like Katniss, like something sentimental.
Yeah, like the Mockingjay pen.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Right. Okay.
Question 11. What was the most evil plan you thought?
I only said 2 you can win, and then they only said 2 you can win.
I think the most
And then I
evil...
thought it would either where they need Peter along to find Katniss, and they were going to kill Katniss, then kill Peter after because they found it. That would quite. interesting.
I think the most evil bit was, I don't know whether this is like technically class, but you know how the game maker was making all them like, when he made that,
That's evil.
when he made that fire and then he made them like mutt things. I think that was quite bad. But now I'm gonna add another question because I just like answering questions. What did you think was the best like plan for you? Which plan did you really like? I'm gonna tell you mine. I like the plan. I don't know why. I think it's just really sweet how like Katniss really wanted to help Peter when he had like a cut leg and stuff. And whoever did his makeup when he was hiding in those rocks or whatever, that was amazing. You couldn't actually see him. Kate was like, I'm keeping my eyes peeled because she'd seen it before. I was like, what's for? She was like, see if you can see him. And then he grabbed her arm and I'm like, what?
Where is he?
And then it was good. But I think it had to be how he didn't want her to go. And I love the bit where Clove was like trying to stab Katniss. And then Thresh was like, that's for Rue. I really like that bit.
That's for Rue.
How about you?
What a question.
What was your favourite plan in the book?
I thought the plan, like to get the careers away from the big parks so they could blow it up, were quite smart.
Yeah, I think that's quite a good plan as well. Alright, question 12, the final question. What are you looking forward to in the next film? Seeing Jonas Everett's Finnick, because he is going to be Finnick.
I don't know, because I haven't read the book yet, I don't know what it's like. But
the thing I'm not looking forward to is Prim dying, because that's going to be sad.
that's in Mockingjay.
Oh, sad face. Well, in the next 2 films then. Sadness. It's sad how she dies in Mockingjay and they were a Mockingjay pin.
Katniss becomes the
Kay was like, it's her birthday tomorrow. She was like, because we were watching one of Joe Giuseppe's vlogs and he had the Mockingjay pin on his thing. She was like, oh my god, I really want one. I was like, if you told me that, I could have got you one for your birthday. But, you know. So, yeah, overall, I think...
haven't answered the question.
Oh, sorry, I thought you'd answered it. Go on then.
I'm most looking forward to... Because I know she ends up going back into the Hunger Games.
What? Katniss?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, because it's all the
fire.
victors that, like, yeah.
I want to know.
I want to see what they sort of do with it to make it interesting.
Sure.
Because they'll be doing it again.
I want to know how, like...
Does Hamish have to go back in?
I don't know. I want to know, like, what... If, because I read on... I think she gets out somehow. Because she's with Finnick and some other person. And somehow I think she gets out.
What, get out of the arena? Or?
Yeah.
Oh.
I
Okay.
think she... I'm not too sure.
sure.
I'll have to look when I get the book tomorrow.
Okay, so we tried not to give you any spoilers away because I didn't say what the ending was. But yeah. So, overall, I think if you're into sort of movies like that, go watch the trailer. Oh my god, and something creepy. That Mockingjay thing, that was amazing. That...
The whistle.
That whistle bit was good. Okay, so that is all for the Hunger Games tag. So... Are we going to end it like this, Kay?
Yeah, we'll send it
right, you do one and I'll do the other end. Right, this is how Joe Giuseppe ends his vlogs, and it's like a Hunger Games thing, so we're going to do it. Ready? 1, 2, 3. May the odds be ever in your favour. Goodbye!